In this video, what we are going to learn about is the scope of the messages that are migrating to ISO 2022. All that we know is that the Swift empty message is going to be no longer used over the Swift network. Basically, empty message is going to be dead by 2025 November. Is it true? The question mark is that. Well, not exactly all the messages of the Swift empties are going to get migrated to MX, and thereby it is not going to be eliminated for all the empty messages. All we knew about the fact is that the Swift empty 1 category, 2 category, and the 9 category, these three categories messages were going to get migrated to ISO 2022. But there is a twist that 2025 November, the deadline which they have given, is not for all the empty messages. So in this video, in this slide which I am showing it to you, it is a official website information that has been closed by the Swift, informing the fact that only these messages are going to be the legacy now, right? So let's deep dive into it and understand what's happening around. So as per the compliance which is been informed by the Swift is that by 2025 November, these messages, that is MT101, which is multiple, which is removed, MT102 is removed, MT102 STP is removed, MT103 remit is removed, MT201 is removed, MT203 is removed. So no longer these messages are going to be used by 2025 November. Now, the MT to MX conversion services are now available for MT101 single, that is PAN J01, MT103, which is a customer credit transfer payment message. The conversion services is available for PAX 08, equivalent to that of PAX 08, MT103 STP with that of a PAX 08, MT200 with respect to that of a PAX 09, MT202 with respect to the PAX 09, 202 cover against PAX 09 cover, and MT205 to the PAX 09 again, MT205 with PAX 09 cover. Now note that MT103 and MT202 reject or return PAX 02 and PAX 04 equivalent are in scope of the CPR Plus and must be replaced by 2025 November. Note the PAN J02, which is payment status report on the payment initiation, is a payment status report on the PAN J01 message and has no MT equivalent. This is about 2025. Now, let me deep dive furthermore to inform about the depreciated but supported until November 2026. So one more year, these messages are going to sustain in the Swift network using empty messages. Those are MT192, equivalent to that of your cash management 056, which is a request for the cancellation of payment, either 055 or 056 you can be using. MT195, which is a query message, is equivalent to that of your cash management 110. 196 is equivalent to the answers messages, which can be used either in cash management 029 or cash management 111. MT199, which has been specifically used by the banks for the two purposes. One is a free format messages used to communicate on the queries and answers, which can be now replaced by cash management 110 or cash management 111 for the answers. Now MT292 equivalent to that of your 056 or 058. 295, which is a query messages for the MT2 categories, can be cash management 110 and 296 for the answers 029 or 111. MT299, which is used during free format messaging, either for the queries or the answers, For the two categories, messages can be now used for cache management 110 and cache management 111. Remember that MT199 and 299 messages were also being utilized for the Swift GPI message status updates, right? So MT995 equivalent to that of cache management 110, 996 is equivalent to cache management 111. Similarly, MT192, MT199, MT196, MT199, right? All these messages are going to get retired by 2026 November. Till then, it will be available. Some more messages, if you see, in terms of the reporting, we have and so the messages which we were discussing was all related to exceptions and investigations. In terms of reporting, if you see, you have MT210, MT900, MT910, MT920, 935, 940, 941, 942, 950. These are depreciated but is supported after November 2025 as well. The charges related messages, if you see MT190, 191, or 290, 291, MT990, MT991, these all messages also depreciated but supported after 25 November. Checks, if you see MT110, equivalent to that of your cache management 107, MT111, cache management 108, MT1102, equivalent to that of cache management 109, all these messages are also depreciated but supported after November 2025. Direct debit related messages, MT104 equivalent to that of PNJ08 and PAX03, MT107 equivalent to that of PAX03, MT204 equivalent to that of your PAX010. These are depreciated but supported after the November 2025. These are the some other messages which include charges, checks and direct debit. Similarly, depreciated but supported after November 2025 in terms of the common group messages, including 198, 199, 298, 299, 998, 999. These are kind of a free format messages which banks over the schemas they have been using over the Swift networks. Similarly, tracker notification, MT199, these are depreciated but supported after November 2025 as well. So 199 is being used to send out the statuses on the GPI. So that is equivalent to that of TRCK. This comes under TRCK category messages. Track TRCK, track.j01, track.j02, MT299, track.j01, track.j02, and the tracker to user messages are there. That is basically from Swift GPI to that of the user. We have TRCK.j03, TRCK.j04, and the SRPFR tracker TRCK.j05. Depreciated support for MT199/299, new functionality available only on API/track. So what I'm trying to say over here is not all the messages are going to be eliminated from the Swift network. There will be MT other categories messages or the MT1, 2 or 9 category, some other messages which are not going to get depreciated completely. It is going to be there till 26 November. One more year, there will be furthermore these messages would be available into the Swift. But let's see till how long all the messages are going to get eliminated or going to stay there. But how about other category messages? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What about them? Are there any equivalent MX messages? Right? And when is their plan to migrate? Let's see till the further notice. Thank you all for attending this session and I'll see you next time. One more thing which we also wanted to let all our viewers know is that we have a training program where you will learn about all these messages, all the important messages of your 1 category, 2 category and 9 category, not only in terms of the mappings, but also you will learn about the business behind it, all the important aspects related for your project migration, right? This is a great opportunity to all the folks who are interested in this payments domain, especially into the cross-border Swift payments. An amazing opportunity to learn from the industry expert who has been working into the industry from last 13 years and who has